How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection, and in today's episode we are gonna fight the final boss of this DLC. We got Greed, Dastardly Greed. It's a gun that dropped from Captain Scarlet. She dropped it. I didn't kill Captain Scarlet. She just kind of ran away and happened to drop her gun on while she was running away. And it's a unique Fire Elemental Jacob's revolver, which is usually not something the game gives you normally. You know, you will never find normally an Elemental Jacob's gun. It's impossible to have something like that. And here's the final boss of this place, the Leviathan. He's got these blue pimples. You shoot him on them, and I'm pretty fucking sure this guy is like way bigger than the warrior, which makes me wonder. How the fuck is it that... Which makes me wonder, how the fuck is it that, like, he's not ever called a Vault monster or anything? Or we're not, like, told that the... Like, is the Leviathan a Vault monster? He fucking certainly looks like one. He's huge and imposing, he's guarding a treasure. You know, except, like, when... the Destroyer at the end of Borderlands 1. He didn't really guard anything. Like, the treasure was the Destroyer, kind of, right? Only Jack saw that, though, because... You know, the Vault Hunters in Borderlands 1, they expected to get some treasures by the end of their adventure, but they didn't get shit. Instead, they just simply got cheated out of the treasure, because it turns out the Vault wasn't full of treasure, it was a big monster. But Jack is the one who's realized that the Vault Destroyer was a treasure, because he actually harvested the Destroyer's eye and turned it into a giant fucking laser beam that he installed on the Helios station that we also destroyed in the pre-sequels, that it couldn't cause us any more troubles in Borderlands 2, which is very nice. Can't imagine fighting that fucking thing in this game. We would be fucked if it wasn't for Lilith and Moxie's sabotage in Borderlands the pre-sequel. I find it hilarious how in Borderlands 2 no one ever mentions anything like, oh, Handsome Jack is this tyrant and a horrible guy. We're not gonna mention how we're kind of the one who fucked him up and caused him to be so crazy. Neither does Jack ever mentions that. He does call, you know, our friend Vault Hunters horrible people and all that shit, but, you know, that's kind of to be expected from a guy like him, to call our friends horrible and stuff. Oh fuck, I got hit by a rock. Yeah, for some reason his last weak spot is like on the bottom of his tongue that he, for some reason, does this thing with. Like, what is he doing? Is he trying to show us his weak spot? If he kept his mouth shut, I wouldn't be able to kill him. Thanks, Lionel. Lionel Makepeace. Also, there's a grocery store near where I live called the Leviathan, and the Leviathan is another word for Satan. Which makes me wonder, like, okay, I get it in the case of this monster, but why did someone call the grocery store by a biblical fucking monster? What the fuck even kind of a name is that? It's like, what is this store holding some dark secret? Is it some... It sounds like some bullshit out of, Stephen King books or something. Oh, there's this grocery store in this small town called the Leviathan, and they worship Satan in the basement.
Captain Scarlet and slew the Leviathan. And as the sun set on Pandora, the Vault Hunters realized that while they'd found Captain Blade's lost armory, the true treasure of the sands had been inside them all along. The end. How was that?
That last part was really hokey.
Yeah, it felt kind of contrived, didn't it?
Extremely. But otherwise, you ended that story pretty well. For a dirty little orphan.
Thanks.
Ah, don't mention it. I gotta teach somebody to tell these stories when I'm gone. Might as well be you.
Yeah. I love you, Marcus.
That's weird.
So what, is Marcus just going to random orphanages and teaching orphans how to tell stories? He's not even... doesn't even seem to be doing that out of the goodness of his heart or anything. He's just doing that so he wants to make sure there's other people who know how to tell a good story. I like to imagine there's like a theory that I've heard a while back that the entirety of the Borderlands series is actually just Marcus coming up with everything and he's telling the story. But I prefer to think that like shortly after every adventure in this universe, Marcus goes to tell the story of it to someone else. We're like the only game that canonically takes place in the past is the pre-sequel, because throughout the pre-sequel we can hear Athena of the present commenting on her past actions and her whole team's actions. Like for example, if throughout Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 we kept hearing Marcus just like telling stories like, and then the Vault Hunters went to the final location to beat Handsome Jack and the Warrior, then it would have been like, oh, so clearly the game is set within a story told by someone else. But that's not how it is. So it's like the game begins with Marcus retelling the events of the game. Like I'm pretty sure the game isn't supposed to be a story. One thing I do not like very much about the universe of Borderlands is the fact that apparently Borderlands is technically like set in the real world, except like in the future. I guess when the first game came out, it might have made sense, but I feel like it doesn't make sense anymore with the scope of this entire universe anymore. So I would really like if they abandoned that. I mean, they never really mention Earth or any events from our timeline. It's not like Fallout where they mention where like the universe itself is kind of crazy. But if you go back in the past, and at some point, Fallout's universe and our universe were exactly the same, right? But Borderlands never does that. They never mention like, oh, remember World War II? Yeah, it was like 1,000 years ago, wasn't it? And there was 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I should have skipped this these credits. So we just defeated a giant monster that the game doesn't fucking call a vault monster. Instead, they just say that it's a monster guarding a treasure, but it's got all the fucking makings of a vault monster. Let me look it up since I can be able to. Is Leviathan? Is Leviathan? Oh, well, the AI answer from Google is that yes, the Leviathan is considered a vault monster. So he was definitely much scarier and more imposing than the warrior. So why didn't Jack try to wake up the Leviathan? Instead he tried to wake up the warrior. If seemingly Pandora is full of giant fucking monsters. Yeah, you know, I found this Reddit thread, but it's just a bunch of fans speculating. Like, is he a monster? Is he not? Because it's like fucking huge. So it's guarding a vault. And look at this fucking Captain Blade's treasure. They never call it a vault, right? They just say, oh, it's Captain Blade's treasure. It's not a vault, but there's a bunch of Iridian statues everywhere. It's all glowing purple. I mean, motherfucker, you can't fool me. This is a vault that we're inside of. And in Borderlands 3, when you defeat a vault monster, which again are huge monsters guarding a treasure at the end, then you get access inside the vault, and you get a bunch of treasure chests. Here, it looks like the treasure chests aren't inside a portal. Instead, they're just kind of sitting out in the open. Plus, you know what's funny? When you look up over here in this location, there's a hole in the ceiling to let in some light so that it's not completely fucking dark inside here. What if you, for example, took a buzzard and just kind of flew in here? What if you did that? Like, you would basically be able to skip the fight with the Leviathan and just kind of fucking do it. Also, on the bottom of the pyramid, I shown you that already, was a secret chest that a lot of people don't know about, and yeah, the chest with skulls on them can give you some pretty good items. So, yeah, I totally recommend fucking trying to get that. And did I get anything good out of these fucking chests? Nope. Not a single good fucking thing. Awesome. I'm just gonna pick up all the blue garbage and sell it. Just got a bunch of blues, some purples. It's definitely not the worst. Like, at least it's more rewarding than the end of Borderlands 2. See, for example, when Jack awoken the warrior, there was no treasure at the end. There was fucking nothing there, so it's like... It's kind of just as bad as Borderlands 1. We didn't got any fucking treasure for it. Well, I guess there was a bunch of items that spilled out of the warrior, but... That's not, you know, like treasure. It's just kind of like items that the warrior drops. Thinking about it now, couldn't the destroyer in Borderlands 1 be made to drop items as well when you defeat him? Wouldn't that be better? In the remaster version of Borderlands 1, they claimed that they want to rework the boss fight at the end because they are aware that the destroyer boss fight at the end of the game is infamously not very good. So in their awareness of that, they basically did fucking nothing, and the boss fight is just as easy and stupid. But at least this time, when you defeat him, there's a bunch of chests that spawn and give you some good stuff. So yeah, but couldn't they make it where like you defeat the warrior and I mean the destroyer, and he spills all the good items out of himself? Wouldn't that make more sense? I don't know. I don't really fucking care either. I was thinking of a thing, like maybe when Borderlands 5 gets announced, I'll do something like Borderlands the series Let's Play, where I just play through Borderlands 1 and pre-sequel, 2, Tales of the... Like, I would like to play through them chronologically, so I would probably have to play... Actually, what kind of a fucking chronological thing? Pre-sequel is hard to put in chronological order, because... It's like the pre-sequel, the retelling of the events of the pre-sequel are taking place between Borderlands 1 and 2, but the moment at the beginning of the game when Athena is captured and being interrogated, and then she tells the story of the pre-sequel, is technically happening between Tales of the Borderlands and the final DLC to Borderlands 2. So I would, what, have to do a Borderlands 2 Let's Play after Borderlands 1, and then in between DLCs of Borderlands 2, I would have to play through Tales of the Borderlands, and then between the one episode of Tales of the Borderlands when Athena gets captured and the last episode of Tales of the Borderlands, I would have to play through the entirety of the pre-sequel? Or maybe I should just play through those games in the order they came out in. I think that would make more fucking sense. It's kind of hard to put together a Let's Play like that, so I think it makes more sense like that. But I'm not making any fucking promises just yet, you know, because I would do something like that when Borderlands 5 gets announced, right? Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll fucking give up on this channel finally. Fuck, a Hyperion engineer named Hyperius the Invincible. Next episode we will try to defeat Hyperius the Invincible, and I'm gonna tell you already, we're not gonna pull that off. He is... Terramorphous was a raid boss, but there was an exploit to him making him easier to defeat. And check this out. Treasures of the Sand. It's exactly the same as the quest we just finished. We gotta go back to Magnus's lighthouse, even though it's already showing me where the treasure is buried. I fucking heard this line about tacos like 3 times now. Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna do a cut here, and I'm gonna be back in a second, I think. Right? Wait, am I gonna do a cut here? I think right now I was discussing whether I should do this side quest right now, or I should, like, just do it on my own. But ultimately I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna quickly run through Magnus's lighthouse. But I actually restarted the video about halfway through Magnus's lighthouse. Because I had a good reason. I wanted to show you something cool that I failed to show you last episode. So, yeah, maybe I should fucking do the cut right now. How about it? Right now? Please? Cut the video. Is it? Oh my god. What's happening? I'm gonna be back with you in a second. At Magnus's lighthouse. There I am. Check it out. I killed Mr. Bubbles. He spawned in a different place this time. And little sister gave me a pistol. Little Evie. This is the only way you can get this pistol. You can get it out of... She just gives it to you as long as you kill Mr. Bubbles without damaging her. And then she's nice to you and she just kind of walks around and gives you this pistol. And it's a really fucking fun Maliwan pistol. Usually, I'm not a big fan of Maliwan pistols because they have a very small magazine size and fire really slowly. They're kind of like revolvers, except they're elemental and kind of fucking way shittier. But this fucking gun might be actually my favorite Maliwan pistol in this game. Is it better than Thunderbolt Fist? Well, Thunderbolt Fist is just really powerful, but this gun is definitely more fun to use, I'll be honest with you. It's got a big magazine and shoots fast, so it basically fixes both the problems I have with every single other Maliwan pistol in the game. And yeah, I decided that, you know what, just redoing the armory would have been like really short, so what I'm gonna do instead is I'm just gonna keep on playing the game from this point on. See how cool this pistol is? Look how fast it fires, and it's got a big magazine. Though unfortunately, just like most Maliwan pistols, it uses multiple bullets per shot, so the magazine isn't as big as you think it is, but it's still way bigger than most Maliwan pistols. And speaking of Thunderbolt Fist, I'll actually get that gun later in this video. Out of the armory. By the way, if you're gonna redo this quest, right, Treasure of the Sands, I highly recommend you reset the game. You restart the fucking game. You quit and enter. Because all the chests in the armory, not all of them are gonna reset upon doing the quest again. Only the ones with skulls on them will reset. But the other ones are not going to reset. So like if you're doing a normal playthrough, you might get something good out of those normal chests too. So it's definitely recommended to just simply get as much good shit as possible. Right? Right. Critical. Oh, by the way, I was talking about my friends last episode. Another friend of mine, the pilot friend I told you about, he sent on a group chat that we have a picture that he was actually playing Minecraft recently, and he got really into it. And he was asking us whether we would like to do a lawn party. Even though I'm pretty sure the other friend of ours isn't in town for a while, so I don't think we're gonna pull up a lawn party. Yeah, but whatever. And oh my fucking god. So I was like, man, I would love to fucking do a lawn party with my friend. And I tried to get my fucking... I told you before stories of how my Minecraft just refuses to fucking work. So I tried to trigger Minecraft, I reinstalled the fucking thing multiple times, and every single time I try to start the game, I get an error message saying that some kind of... I don't know, some GL something something, there's a number at the end of it, it's like some fucking error message. I don't remember what the fuck the error message was. Also, is it just me, or was there like way more enemies than last time in this location this time? I feel like there was, right? Kind of weird, but whatever. Yes, so I was trying to fix it. I looked up fucking solutions, and I fucking love whenever I look up a solution to something and the guy on YouTube makes it so easy. Like, oh, you just have to do this one simple thing, and look at that, I fixed it. It works on my computer flawlessly. And then I fucking repeat it step by step and it still doesn't fucking work. And then everyone else's video is exactly the same as the first one, where they run into the issue that I have. Simply fix it quickly, you know, they just do one little thing, they fucking turn the computer on and off and it works. And then I do it a million fucking times and it doesn't fucking work one bit. And in this case, the guy was saying that, oh, you're lacking some kind of DLL file inside of your Java folder or whatever on your computer. Turns out I don't even have a fucking Java folder on my computer. because I don't have fucking Java installed. So I fucking went and installed it, and it didn't fucking made a folder like that, and the game still doesn't work, and I just fucking downloaded Java for no fucking reason, so I uninstalled it because I was like, fuck this shit, I don't want a fucking stupid ass bullshit execution program, fuck off. Every single game works except for Minecraft, you know, and it's been fucking annoying the fuck out of me. So yeah, there was no LAN party. But honestly, we weren't really gonna do a LAN party anyway. See, these two chests are still open because I opened them 2 episodes ago. No wait, last episode. Yeah, we knew that already. It's nothing new. The fuck are you, fucking dementia-ridden fucking pirate queen? Anyway, I don't know why is there like a blank spot on the minimap. I don't really know. I don't want to fucking test it out and fall to my death. I love how there's no fall damage. You can do cool stunts like these. Traps, just kidding. No, it ain't. Are you fucking crazy? Have you not seen me basically do everything you told me to do without question? Murder a bunch of people? And what, you thought you can get the upper hand on me? Are you stupid? Do I look like someone that lets others get an upper hand on them? Except for Handsome Jack, maybe? Handsome Jack is built different, so, you know, he can pull that off. You can't, Scarlet. You're just a pirate. You're not Handsome Jack. Yeah, so what was they talking about? Minecraft LAN. Yeah, that didn't work. And not because of, you know, my game, but we weren't really gonna do it. He said that, he was actually playing the demo, and it allows him to play for about 2 hours before he has to reset the game. So he was like, it doesn't really... He wasn't really serious about doing a LAN party for Minecraft. So we didn't end up doing it, and yeah, I still can't fucking get Minecraft to work on my computer. It works on my old fucking computer, so what the fuck? Why is it not working on my current fucking laptop? Another fucking game, recently I got like 2 comments under my Team Fortress 2 Let's Play that I did a bunch of fucking years ago at this point. It was one of my like earliest PC Let's Plays I did too. And I was really excited to do more episodes of this Let's Play, because I thought with a new fucking nice laptop the game would have run better, therefore I could have played better. But you know what, on my new laptop, whenever I try to play Team Fortress 2, the game is automatically set to run in 1080p. And as good as my laptop is, I would like the game to run in 720 maybe, not fucking 1080, because no matter... It fucking lags the game no matter what I do. I have to set the game to like the shittiest possible setting, and it still fucking runs really badly because of its fucking high resolution. And you know what? When you go into the fucking resolution options for Team Fortress 2, there's one fucking option, the native option. The game doesn't even let me fucking change it. It's grayed out and I can't interact with it. Same with the fucking screen ratio. It's stuck to being 16:9. I cannot change it to 4:3 for some fucking reason. And again, I look up videos about it, and people are like, oh, you just have to go into like game launch properties and type in -W 1280 -H 720, and the game will automatically set itself to 720. I do that in every single fucking way possible. Oh, this cutscene broke, that's funny. Broken ass cutscene. And it doesn't fucking work. The game is keep being in 1080. So I was like, maybe it's because my computer my computer settings are set to 1080. And you know what? On my fucking Windows 10, when I go into my fucking screen settings, they're stuck at 1080. I cannot change them to anything else. I look up solutions, and once again, people are like, oh, it's very simple to fix. You just gotta do this simple thing. I do it, and it doesn't fucking work. And people are telling me that, oh, PC is way better than consoles. I don't fucking ever have issues like that with fucking consoles. No, it's only fucking PC that fucking every single goddamn fucking time I'm trying to record something off of it, does some fucking stupid bullshit that prevents me from actually playing the game. Such as not letting me fucking change the settings, Minecraft not fucking working. Like, fuck you. I'm so sick of this shit. I fucking hate recording and playing games on PC. I only do it when it's fucking absolutely necessary. But you know what? Maybe I could get Minecraft. You know what? If I really wanted to do a Let's Play of Minecraft at this point, I think I'm just gonna do it on a console. Like, I'm just gonna somehow learn how to play Minecraft on console. I'm just gonna get used to it. I played a game called Portal Knights a while back, and it was a lot like Minecraft, so maybe it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Maybe it's gonna play exactly the same. It'd be cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down, stretch my back. Yeah. So I hate recording off a PC and I only do it when it's necessary. When I look up a game that's like coming out and I'm really like looking forward to play it at some point in the future, and I first look it up if it's available on console, if it's on PlayStation. If it isn't, then I look it up on Steam. But even with games on Steam, I first make sure whether the game is playable on my Steam Deck, and only then, if it isn't playable on PlayStation or not available at all, and if it isn't adjusted for Steam Deck and not playable on it, then only then do I finally go like, okay, I guess I'll play it on my fucking laptop. Last game I played on my computer was GTA 4. That was like 2 years ago, I think. Maybe 3 at this point. And you know what's funny about the Steam Deck? Like, oftentimes underneath games you have... it shows you whether the game is playable or not. Hold on, I gotta fucking pause the recording. Alright. Oh, don't fucking do that to me. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. I reset my recording and now my fucking... the video player lagged for like a second. And that's a horrible thing that happens. I forgot what I was fucking talking about, if I was talking about anything fucking interesting. But the video player lagging reminded me of a funny story that I made a Let's Play out of a game called Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. It's a really fun 2D platformer based off of my favorite YouTuber of all time, Angry Video Game Nerd. And while I was recording that Let's Play, I was recording it off of Steam Deck on PC. So I first recorded the gameplay and then I sat down to record the commentary, but something unexpected happened while I was recording commentary. I was recording commentary, I had the game playing on my computer while I was doing commentary, just like I'm doing now. But the video player kept like pausing, it just fucking kept lagging for these like really short periods of time, like I don't know, half a second or something throughout the video, right? But it kept doing it throughout the video, so by the end of the video, my commentary ended up being a lot longer than the video itself. So if you go back into my Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, you will find a lot of episodes where I comment on a boss fight and how I'm fighting the boss fight right now, except the boss fight has been defeated already, and it sounds like I'm fucking delusional in that video because I'm commenting on something that isn't happening on the screen. Yeah, but there is Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures 1 and 2. I never played the sequel, but I always wanted to try it out. And there is a compilation of 1 and 2 on PlayStation, so I thought actually of doing it because they actually reworked the first game. It's not a full-on remake, it's more or less the same as the original, but like they changed some of the bosses because they were like kind of stupid. I don't remember which boss they redid, but there was one that they redid. Because they realized that the boss fight had like nothing to do with Angry Video Game Nerd. It was just like some bullshit that they pulled out of nowhere, and they were like, what the fuck does this even have to do with anything? So they reworked it, where it actually had something to do with anything. Which is cool, I guess. Yeah, I fucking hate how this pyramid is so hard to fucking climb. I gotta find, like, stepping stones. If this was Borderlands 3, I would have just simply climbed up the pyramid, no problem, but it isn't 3. It's 2. And I can't wait for 4, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm actually hyped for it, and that's something that doesn't happen often nowadays. A lot of the times, like, for example, Mafia The Old Country's coming out soon, and, like, I am excited to play it, but I'm not, like, super hyped where I watch everything there is about it. Like, I see videos about the game, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll play it myself soon enough, so it's like, then I'll find out just how good the game is. See, these red chests on the outskirts of the pyramid are not reset, so if you're doing this side mission, I strongly recommend you reset the game to get the most amount of stuff. I didn't do it because I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm not gonna get anything useful out of it anyway, so I might as well not fucking reset it. Fuck this shit, right? Yeah. Wait, did I fucking... I just got a phone call to send a picture to my mom. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Okay. So, yeah, I was talking about Minecraft and Team Fortress 2. Yeah, because I got like comments from my most loyal fucking viewer recently. Moja Man was watching my TF2 Let's Play. Oh look, I got a fucking legendary out of it. It's Thunderbolt Fist. Cool thing about this treasure trove is that it's the place... you see how I have a legendary Siren class mod on the bottom? I'm pretty sure I got it on a different playthrough of the game. From this treasure room. So it's kind of like this treasure room is actually pretty good, I'd say. It's definitely worth checking out. You might get some class mods out of it. Normally, legendary class mod drop from that fucking raid boss Varkid, which is probably the only one I'm not gonna even attempt at fighting because he's ridiculously fucking... He's hard to spawn and hard to fight, so I'm not gonna do it. And yeah. Hit the mic, sorry about that. I decided that I just don't fucking care. About that one in particular. But Hyperius the Invincible, I'm gonna try fighting next episode because I actually got like almost fucking defeated him. I mean, no I didn't I guess, but honestly I kinda regret recording the next episode. I almost wish maybe I should just cut it. Maybe I should just cut it out of the fucking Let's Play. Maybe since I, don't have any commentary for it, maybe I should just leave it out. But maybe not. I already recorded it, so I might as well fucking make a Let's Play, include it in the Let's Play. I was actually thinking, like, I just wasted time with this fucking episode. I guess I'll just simply not bother to waste time in the future episodes. And not fucking record as much worthless bullshit as I did. So yeah, I think that should be fine. Man, I'm really warmed up in here. It's so fucking hot in my room. Close my windows, Actually, why the fuck did I close my windows? I'm gonna go open them. But it's like raining outside and it's like really humid, I guess you could say. And I do have a fan sitting in my fucking room, but like if I turn it on, then you'll just keep hearing that fucking buzzing sound in the background. So yeah, I've beaten my truck driver exam this week. I think I told you about that. I probably did. Would be weird if I didn't. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 3 over the week. Actually, I already beaten it, but I'm gonna talk about it later. I'm trying to recap what I talked about in the previous episodes. Yeah, I tried playing Minecraft, that didn't work. I tried playing TF2, that didn't fucking work. I mean, TF2 at least turns on, it's just that it fucking runs really badly because I cannot fucking change the resolution, for fuck's sake.
Did it! The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
Corrupted.
I agree.
Yeah, cool. We did the same fucking quest twice in a row in the past 2 episodes. Now we got Bowie Greed. It looks much cooler, but it's not as powerful as my original Greed, which I got rid of. I think. Did I? Yeah, I did. We got the Sandhawk, we got the Thunderbolt Fist, we got the little Eevee, which is a pretty cool, unique gun. I strongly recommend if you're playing the game, spare the little sister, kill Mr. Bubbles, and get yourself the little Eevee. It's pretty cool. Next episode, we're gonna attempt fighting Hyperius the Invincible, and we're going to fail very badly. So, yeah. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.